good. I'm just gonna turn the music down because yeah, okay. And all right. And my mic is in the way. So today I'm going to be like doing the same thing I did for Aiden's design for. I'm gonna do an updated design for his sister Isabel, who's like aka I might hold going to like that's weird. Hold on. I'm going to turn on the monitor. Where? Hand up. Why is it crunchy? Okay, that is weird. Filter. Does that doesn't fix it. That is. What's going on? What is happening? Property. Okay, wait. Did that fix it? Okay, I'm. Turn that back on. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. We should be good. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that was. I just did it like a turning it. I just did a turn it back on, turn it off, and turn it back on. That might have fixed it. I want to say that might have been like I've come across that issue before. Here, I want to say that's a like a bit rate issue. A bit like I've tried recording at a higher like not bit rate sample rate. I've tried upping my sample rate in FL Studio to record vocals, but it did a weird thing with my mic. So and that sounded similar. Yeah. Actually, if I do for chromatic stuff, if the character needs to, what I do is I record just a raw vocal thing. Then it's all post processing. If I need to like crunch it down to save space, I'll bake the processing into the chromatic. So there's that. And more often than not, for glitchier characters, I'll use like text-to-speech samples because it fits the character better. Any. Okay. Go for like that. Again, that also depends because I have several methods for extending out chromatics because sometimes the audio is like the audio samples are very like the vowel samples are very short, and I either have to stretch it out for and that's artifacting, or sample loop it, which text to speech. a text to speech like there's a all right. Okay, so hi, hey, how you doing? Oh wait, I'm on the wrong layer. Whoops. They made her eyes a bit too big on the original. So, no question, dude. Yeah, I think it sounded good. But I just didn't add it to the videos that feature my stuff playlist because I'm waiting for the full one to add that to the playlist. Because it's like this is currently on the character I'm working on right now is Isabelle. She's Aiden's sister who also got sent to the Pokemon world along with him. It's like she's a very autofocus. She's a very important character. And she comes in like not the first episode focus, but pretty close. And it's like her and Aiden don't have the best relationship. I feel like I'm clipping with my mic. Her and Aiden don't have. Her and Aiden don't have the best relationship, and they're a lot. Like, Hopefully they can fix it by the time they get back to the human world. But I'm not spoiling anything. What? Also, I figured this out. If any of you have trouble drawing, like, the second, like, yeah, the one I drawn well and can't draw, and, like, the problems with the second, I just add more guidelines. And so that way, they're pretty evenly spaced. At least, I don't know. FL24 or Faker Poker doesn't yeah, I updated to FL21 24 or pretty much as soon as I found out it was a thing, because okay, and this we're changing. We're going a deet. Because they actually made for the they actually made the FL Cloud service, I think, like, actually worth it for more worth it instead of just like going with Splice or something, because they actually have VST plugins in now. And like, I'm not like I'm FL24, like, yeah, I like it. Something I actually really, okay, I'm pulling, I know this is a drawing stream, but I'm pulling like something. Also, I changed my thing to go on the right side. Like, one of the biggest highlights for me is, okay, we're gonna pause the music. Kepler EXO, which is an expanded version of Kepler, which is based off of an old, like, I think the Juno 06. Like, they had a bunch of quality of life features. There's one of the weirdest changes, though, is they changed the default, like, one of the weirdest things they changed was the default volume thing from this blue to just this green, and I don't know why. Hey, anyway, one of the things I actually use quite a bit now that I have it, is I think FL, like, Image Line, either, like, they acquired one they're pretty good, like, business partners with the company UVI, and they give you a, like, with FL Cloud, the free tier, you have there's a really good, yeah, really, like, this thing on its own. Oh, like, I think if you were to get it normally, it's a yeah, $50 sample library, which, like, any FL Studio owners get this for free. They also, like, I'm not gonna pull it up because it'll take forever to load. But you also get, can I spell properly? You also get just a full-on Play Series instrument, which the Play Series stuff is really good. I've used it a ton, and it's like, I don't want to open Contact because I'm legitimately scared it will crash everything, because Contact does not like to load. What did I just do? And I know there's some other there's some other cool stuff with FL24. I just, like, I can't remember off the top of my head. Figure out how to that. Oh. It's 12 Oh. Wait, what's going on with the Hey, what's going on with the wait, song name? Is that just the size of the oh no, that's definitely bugging out. Hey. Oh no, yeah. If I remember, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with. I don't know what's going on with that. I think that might be the font choice. Hold on, I'm gonna. That's not it. That. Where did I? Okay. Let's go with a. Let's go with a. Let's go with a class. I think it was the font choice. So I'm just gonna quickly fix this if I can scale it right. Alright. Just clear all that. Alright. Did it... Wait, hold on. Select font. So... Oh. Oh, that's way too small. Size 300. Might. Oh, I don't know what. Why is it doing that? I'm gonna try maybe bolding it. Because what I think is happening is what is it? Oh, what I think is happening is it's using a weird font size, and it's like pixelating it. So at the very least, if it's bold, it can read everything. Alright. Also, I love how this is Ogerpon's default, like, facial expression. Nah. And I actually noticed something. I actually really hope this doesn't crash anything. Like, I've had to mess around with a lot of the like Scarlet and Violet Pokemon models for Pokemix. Like, I think I'm using the Scarlet and Violet one for I think I'm using the Scarlet and Violet Gardevoir model for Mercy. And of all the characters, Ogerpon has the like best mouth rig out of the ones I've used, because like there are a few, like, I guess, hero shots of her, and she needs to actually emote. Now if we go to do something like modeling this. Yeah, I'm hopefully gonna be like give all the main cast of Kindred Bonds their own custom models made from scratch. Where did all my add-ons got reset? Anyway, that's good enough for now. So, like, if we compare another, like, a reason I don't want to use the in-game models is because it like, okay. Oh, like, oh yeah, and this is for easy. And yeah, the reason I don't want to use the ripped models is, number one, because I want to get better at custom modeling. And number 2, if you've ever played around, if you've ever played around, it's going to be a 3D series, but I'm hoping to get a pretty convincing toon shader, which means I have to do custom normal editing. Yay! Anyway, if you've ever played around with these models, like the Gardevoir one especially, it's very clear that the Pokemon were not meant to be animated up close, because there's only like 3 mouth controls here. And oh, what's it doing? Individual origins, normal. Okay, that actually fixed it pretty well. Okay, can I get out of X-ray? See, like, there's the top, there's the bottom, and I'm fairly certain there were jaw controls. Oh, that's like, and another reason I don't want to, like, this isn't so much of a, this is more of a, like, personal preference. I just like to have all my 3D models, like, with quad topology instead of triangles, except when it really needs it. That makes it easier for texturing and so on. So yeah, and I'm all yeah, I don't. And actually, that reminded me of something. If we go to, like, they actually fully rigged the faces for the Pokemon, but for the let's go. We look at, so if we go to one of the, oh, I didn't do that right. If we bring up, let's use Arvin as an example. If we go to, like, all the human characters, they all have shape keys for the face. They all use shape keys for the faces, which is like, I don't really like shape key animate. Oh, I don't really like using shape keys for that. Okay, let's go into the material view. Once it compiles the shaders, like, for me, I personally don't like using a ton of shape keys for facial animation. Because it's really hard for me to get at, like, the expression I want, especially in, like, super stylized stuff with just the sliders. I've heard people say that shape keys are better for stylized animation because you can get the pose you want. I'm on the like, fully rigged faces are better for more realistic stuff. I actually think the opposite, because for realistic stuff, for a realistic face, the human body can only move so far in certain directions, and shape keys are perfect for that, because because with a cartoon character, you can have the mouth be all right, perfect example. like with a cartoon character, especially with like really stylized stuff, which I love. You can have the mouth up here, you can have it down here, off to the side, wherever. And you can't do that with sticking to the laws of physics. If so, mess with textures and oh. Hey, okay, and back to opening Blender. You're gonna. There's actually, hold on. It's a. We're gonna mute this just in case. There is this video. I do not care, Swiffer. Like will drop the link in stream chat for anyone who wants to do stuff with like texture nodes. This video explains what all of them do, and it's a massive help. Yeah. And it's like, hey, I do, well, I want, like, obviously I want to get it, like, I want to, it is there, just, like, I do understand that some people just don't want to donate. It's like, I understand it. That, and her mouth looks wonky here. Get rid of the guideline. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, I messed up the proportions so badly. And like for these like super stylized mouths, a lot of people, something people discovered you can do is Blender has a shrink wrap modifier, which it's like this. Oh. Like the shrink wrap modifier essentially takes a target mesh and like snaps shrink wraps it to it. It's so it makes it like a lot of people use it for retopology, which is again for stylized mouths, so the mesh actually sticks to the face. No, I'm updating her design because it's like this, I'm not quite happy with it because the proportions are so wonky. Let's like I did with Aiden last week. I'm probably gonna make her look a bit more like her own character, rather than a recolor. It. So. Oh, wow. Okay, here comes the fun part of trying to do a... Did you draw... I use a screen tablet. Like, I could not... Like, okay, this is me freehanding with a mouse. And... It's... Ugh. Like, I actually do have a vertical mouse because it's like, because I was worried about, because I have carpal tunnel issues sometimes. And vertical, that's my hand, and a vertical mouse helps with that, because your hand, if you have your hand in a, like, rotated all the time, the nerves, the bones cross over, and that's how you pinch a nerve. Another reason I've used a tablet is because I am left-handed, but I use a right-handed computer setup for some reason, and it's just more natural. Their own character pin, you gotta have something to show. Nudes. Or like, I did at, like, Ogre Pawn's eyes are 5-pointed stars as well. Like the one in the base, well, Isabel's here are 4-pointed stars. I figured it's like, there's nothing that says I can't do that. And she also has, like, nerdy glasses or so. Like, yeah. There's a... You're thinking about it, there's quite a few characters in Scarlet and Violet that have readers. There's Penny. Like, Rika, in the interview at least. And Clavel. Oh yeah, I remembered. It's like I was struggling to draw Penny's glasses for the longest time because it's a really thin line that I have to keep evenly spaced. But then she made an appearance in the anime, and the way she's drawn in the anime is it's just like a single line, and I was so relieved that I didn't have to actually, like, basically I didn't have to draw a full outline for the glasses. What I'm going to do is put them on their own layer. Luckily, this time I don't have to worry about the... This time I don't have to worry about... Give me a FL die trying to save some change. I know that... I know that feeling. Like, I've had more than a few crashes trying to save, like, really big, like, FLPs. and it's not. It's like I think I've even blue screened trying to save some project files, which like that's always fun. Yeah. See, my mind is the meta. Like, I don't. When I play, like, you want to hear a controversial opinion about Smash Bros. Competitive? I think items should be on during competitive play because it's a party fighting game. We have the fighting, so where's the party? Like that is my. Like that is my hot take of the. That's my hot take of the century. I'm realizing I should have drawn the. Oh wait, I get like perfect timing. I can pull this up. Like perfect timing. I can pull this up. Yo, like something very funny about. Like hide the skeleton. Like Ogrepon looks like she has a cloak. Well, no arms. And this isn't just they didn't model them. They actually didn't. This isn't like they actually didn't put anything. They're not there in the game. So we're just gonna. So I can get my proportions correct. Compare. I think she's supposed to be an orange, maybe. I'm not sure. Paste this in the Oh, whoa, whoa. So now I can actually proportion things out correctly. What just happened? Orange. So, in the Pokemon games, such a. I really. Scarlet and Violet was my first like mainline Pokemon game I beat. My first ever Pokemon game was Pokemon Ranger 2 because it came with when I got a DS. It came with some weird Star Wars game I don't remember, and Ranger 2, and that both Ranger 2 and the, Blue Rescue Team are the only Gen 4 games and like I don't even know if this Blue was it always that heavy. That is probably hold on, let me figure this. Let me like does Blue Rescue Team count while I look this up? Does Blue Rescue Team count as a Gen 4 or Gen 3 game? I genuinely don't know since it was okay, what is causing like the actual Area Zero project file is only 273 megabytes. I think a majority of that comes from all the all the samples I put in the thing. And 2 of them are just the original Doomsday files. So that's probably why. And I need to make this smaller so I can... What is on... What? Wait, what is... Okay, there's something on... Alright, we are going to... Then how do I invert the selection? Invert selected area. Delete whatever that is. Yeah. And... I don't... I do not want to know what that means. Is this enough room? So, oh, that makes things easier. What? Leave things go up here. Oh wait, hold on. I need to check something. You saying that I need to bring up the Sprigatito has red eyes, which only adds to the whole like weed cat meme. And it's offset. Oh wait, what is happening? Like make these right angles. But I fun fact about Sprigatito, I did go with, like, I don't know why. I never expected myself to be Team Grass Starter, but of all the mainline games I've played, that would be Ultra Moon. I've gotten like I've played like a fourth of that, like Violet, and currently Pokemon Red for a retrospective. If that's I've gone Grass Starter all 3 times. I think there are going to be I do want to play through all the mainline games. And there's obviously going to be a few where uh, where I deviate from the from Grass Starter. Like once I play through Gen 6, I'm picking Fennekin because Maeve. It's the Wii Sports Resort theme again. Taking that out of the playlist. Once I find it. Whoa. What's that? Yeah. So, yeah, like, for me, like, I chose Sprigatito because it was, like, I was never a Fuecoco fan, and then seeing what you see, and then I just don't like Quavel, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's his name. If I... Yeah, Quavel. Oh, I don't know. But I remember when Sprigatito was revealed, everyone was just so like scared of the final evolution being bipedal, and I don't know why. Of the starters, I think the Sprigatito line has the like strongest design overall. Well, I don't even remember what I don't even remember what I used for the Area Zero thing. Yeah, it's yeah. I've actually steered away from using sound fonts, like especially of like older games, because I don't like how crunchy the samples can be unless I'm actively going for that. Back to FL Studio again. Like if I'm using, like say okay, we're gonna pause the music. Like if I'm doing something with like. I'm doing something with the like if I need an electric piano, I don't want like I'm just going to use something like FM8, which like I actually like there's a okay the I downloaded the trial version of like there's this company named Plogue. They make really accurate emulations of a bunch of old like electronic music instruments. Like that's where they also make chip speech. These sound fonts way over 500 megabytes. Yeah. That funny, like, okay, I'm getting sidetracked off the sidetrack. But I remember the first FNF thing I've ever did was for a SNES sound font mod jam back in 2021. First of all, it was my first time composing pretty much anything, and I got fourth place in the music category. I lost by 1 point, which was really frustrating, but I didn't there's no hard feelings because the first time music. And secondly, I used so many different sound fonts. It's like the guy playing it, he was like, "What the crud is he doing?" and like anyway, if I'm gonna use if I'm gonna use an electric piano, like that, I would just use like an actual FM piano as opposed to a crunchy sample. Something really fun you can do with the sound font player. Like down here, it has like different resample modes for the really crunchy. There's some fun sample crunch for y'all. Yeah. I tend to steer away from sound fonts, like I said, because of the lower quality samples, and also they tend to use just one sample stretched across the entire keyboard, and that has some weird artifacts the further away from the root note it gets. That's actually why like 98% of the VSTs mostly. Like I said, I do not remember what I used on what. Because it's just, like the entire thing is. I don't even like. I remember like obviously I made it, but I don't remember. Wait, no, I do remember composing the making the flashback scene because I specifically had to look up what Arvin's theme sounded like, and I wanted to use as close of an instrumentation as I could. Her leg is a bit too close. No, it's just like I have a long time. Like my memory is weird. Like I can remember a lot of Pokemon stuff, easy, no problem. But I don't remember. Well, like I don't. If it's not like super important, my brain is like, get rid of it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people don't for some reason. Wait a minute. Yeah. Well, out of the, like... I think Eggman has the weakest... It's, like, just, like, chromatic in general out of the ones used for Triple Trouble. Well, if I'm being honest... tilt the hips a little bit. Looks weird. Yeah, it looks fine. She looks like a wall. She kind of does. Hi. Hey, thank you for coming. Okay, and now comes the weird part, figuring out how to pose this part. He's like, over here, I kind of just like, my brain short-circuited, and it's like, oh. What is this? I'm redesigning in one of the, I'm doing a design update to one of the characters for my Mystery Dungeon fan series. Usually because I wasn't too happy with her original design. And I'm like, really making her look more like an Ogrepon than whatever I was thinking here. I'm not sure. So let's do a little like stick arms just like to get a rough idea of where the things need to go. And we get another layer. Quagsire or Clodsire? Probably. He like there. I don't see why I wouldn't. I just would need to figure out a good like position for said character to be in. And like I don't want to do if that makes sense. Okay, so I think wait, did I make the arms too short? I think I did. This is gonna be a she's gonna be quite the challenge to actually like animate because of how the model is set up. Like it doesn't allow for a lot of leeway when it comes to certain things. And already, this looks way better than what I had before. Sketch in pants. Oh, good night. Good night to you. Like earlier in the stream, I was talking about like, okay, how do I differentiate, create little variations to make her look like her own character as opposed to a recolor, and I think I actually had some of that here with the stem thing and the and one of the broken thorns. Which I actually like really I really like little details like that because they say infinitely more or by it just existing than like a description could. Oh, that's not the what the. Okay, turn that back on. One minute. That's the wrong layer. We want to erase these sketch lines. I might need to pull this down a bit. What is that? Turn the glasses layer off. Just so I can at least like clean up the sketch a bit before committing to line art. I think I'm at. This I feel. I hope to get it out sooner than that. Like, hey, I want you could, I just hope I can actually, like, I hope I can like actually find some like well, I think my biggest barrier to entry, like barrier to getting this done, is like obviously time, but also getting additional just like people to help with it, because I'm basic like a even though I'm technically like I don't really know how like a show running works, especially like a fan project like this. It's like, okay, like I do think I can at least, I do think doing stuff like this and building hype is a good way to, at the very least, like, so very hard to get the Pokemon art style. Yeah, yes, I've seen a ton of like oh like it's whenever I see a fun, like, ironically enough, Power World is probably the closest I've seen any non-Nintendo person. It's the closest I've seen to a non-Nintendo company replicate the design philosophy. And there's one other, there is Can I spell correct? And there's one video, like this video right here, once the ad lets me skip it. This one right here is a like this ad. Like, if you told me that this was a if I didn't know and you told me this is a Generation 10 leak, I would believe you. Like, I will drop the link to this video in the stream chat, because it does have some helpful tips on doing the art style. No, I think I actually kind of messed up with the glasses a bit. Be careful here. This needs to be rotated down. You see, like the slight problem with Ogreppon's design is the weird, like, cloak thing. Does her? Alright, like, the weird cloak thing doesn't really give you much room to pose. It was like what I did down here. It's like, it kind of, I even, like, I kind of ignored it. And it, like, it still looks weird. Like, so let's turn this. That off, turn that off. To a. And that's it. There you go. Need it. We pull that into the references folder. Need a reference for the cudgel. I think that might be a bit too short. There, that looks good. Just that's not the pencil tool. Instead of like, let's do an umbrella hook for the little stem bit at the end. Now I need to figure out how to draw a spiral. And of course I say that and immediately I nail it. Turn the layer color off for this one because the blue is starting to hurt my eyes. Yeah, I think that line art is actually doing pretty good. Like, not line art, sketch. So we're gonna choose a bit of a brighter color. Okay, let's draw the whole, like, vine bit, I guess. I don't. Alright, see you then. Oop. We go to adjust that. Such a So would that be like this? Oh, what in the... How does this work? Back into Blender so I can at least close the model and see what's going on. So yeah, it would work like that. That is legitimately how it would work. Add in the leaves. That looks rough. Simplify this, I guess. That looks so wonky. Man, just move. Okay, yeah, I think that is good for the stream today. I'll see you all next week.